Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron for Kaiserreich Syria Federation. Let us continue on from where we left that off. So, like, we're in, like, I would say a very weird situation, right? What we need to do, like, I've been looking at this a little while before I started this episode. Like, what we need to do is take Baku as soon as possible. Like, and we can't have anything stop us. When will you be there? 2 days, 1 hour. This battle's gonna last 2 days. Like, we're basically, we're attacking this army so they don't try to move up here. Will it work? I don't know. You're retreating. I don't know. How long till you get up there? 1 day, 5 hours. We'll be there in 1 day, 2 hours. Fantastic. Look at this. Okay, so here is the reason why I wanted to do it this way. Is now all of these Azerbaijani troops are now stuck. You're going to go to Baku. All of you kind of hold position now. Because if these guys have, like, no supplies, which I don't really think they will. Yeah, you push up to here. You push here. Like, we need to kill Azerbaijan. Kill Azerbaijan. We take their equipment. We can use that equipment for the war against Iran. Like, to me, that makes sense. You also push your way towards Baku. I mean, you are a truck. You should be able to move pretty fast. I think a majority of the Azerbaijan army is trapped in this little corridor right now. You're at 33s. Anyone relatively weak? I mean, we're fighting so many fronts right now that it can be a little bit messy to deal with, I would say. We got our war against Cyprus. We're going to declare war on Cyprus. The reason we're going to declare war on Cyprus is hoping that the Ottoman Empire might give us equipment. And also, can I have more rifles, please? You got 7? Well, okay. I'm hoping for at least a little bit more than that, but I'll take what I can get. Japan's declared war on the Entente. A little bit interesting. You guys can join the war. That's fine. I mean, here's actually the weird thing. If you move up one province, Azerbaijan, you'll actually get a surrounded modifier, which is really bad for you. Any weak provinces... I mean, the weakest province actually is here. Because you are... I'm assuming you're taking negative 33 at this point. Almost. You're negative 30.8. Why are you actually all on this front? One of you stays behind... We need to kill Azerbaijan. Like, it's non-negotiable, right? Like, it has to happen. Sure, we'll get war propaganda. I didn't mean to click the button, but I guess it doesn't really make a big deal. When do you move? 9 days, huh? You know what? You actually come down here. You guys have to last stand to make sure this problem doesn't fall, because killing these guys is vital to our plans. Some of you guys are going to be in multiple combats because you have, like, no supplies. Please attack. Actually, I would force attack if we had the command power, which right now, unfortunately, we don't actually have. Egypt, do you have any more troops? The answer is no. We're at war with Cyprus now, but I don't think it's going to make a big deal. Do you have, like, what are you looking at right now? You have no infantry equipment. Okay. So you have no infantry equipment, but we're at negative 24,000. I don't think there's any way to see what they're at in terms of their negative values there. You're worth... You are an Azerbaijani city. Like, you are worth victory points. Okay, so you can just kind of go up and around like this. And honestly, even though this is going to cost a lot of equipment... Please fall. No, you're on last stand. That's why you won't fall back. Okay, you know, that actually makes a lot of sense. Just gonna keep on trying to push them, dude. Like, I really don't know what the hell we can really actually do right now. I'm thinking about pulling Orange Army back, giving up this ground, but having them actually navally invade Cyprus. In the hopes that maybe we can actually take infantry equipment off of them. Because they've probably been building it this entire game. And haven't really been using it much. Would kind of be my guess here. God, you guys are so weak. We have one unit about to approach. It looks like you're going to fall, but once we get more units in here, that should last at least a little bit longer, I'm hoping. Because we got some, like, decent troops here. It's still a mess, don't get me wrong. And you've fallen back now. But I don't think that matters so much. Sure, Sudan, you can join the war. Fall of Dublin. Okay, I think you guys kind of hold off on your attacks for now. Can I last stand you again? Because they can't reinforce this. Do you know what? I'm gonna force you into a different army just so I can last stand you again. Well, we get reinforcements over there. Thank you very much. You know what? We can push this province. These guys are gonna move their way down south. You push your way to these cities. We got another city up there. It's worth 1 victory point. Oh my god. Like, I really... Do not attack. Sit still. How are you still so strong? How do you, like, have 400 defense? Terrain... Commander skill, country, just a flat 20% modifier on that. Okay, so we've managed to break through you. You stay here. Yeah, and pull reinforcements over to this front. Honestly, Orange... We don't have naval invasion tech researched. We don't, do we? No, of course we don't. We've done it in 36 days. Well, first things first. Shrink the front line down a little bit like that. Now we'll keep on shrinking the front line until we can actually get these guys to leave. Naval, yeah, no, we need naval invasion tech so we can maybe attack Cyprus. Please and thank you. Okay, so you're gonna be here. You've actually died? Are you shitting me right now? I mean, you're still here. What does that mean for us? I don't know. How many guns are we down now? 25,000? Oh, fantastic. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. You're actually about to fucking all get surrounded, aren't you? How long would it take for a port to be built? 18th of September? That's way too long. Did you know that? So you'll be there in 2 days. No, you'll be there in 6 hours. Which means you need to attack this. We shrink our lines down like that. You need to come back to the port. The United Cliques capitulated, but I really don't think that means anything to me whatsoever. Why is all this territory back in Azerbaijan, or back in Iranian hands? Hold position, hold position, hold position. You need the whole position for this to work. Excuse me? I would really like an explanation on my desk as to why Iran has all this territory back. This is actually incredibly important because now these guys up here don't have fucking supplies! Ah! Okay, now this is fixed. It's resolved itself, I think. But now you guys need to go into this army. Last stand yourself. While we still try to critically take your cities from you. Yeah, get your way to here. You're fine. Keep on retreating in. You don't need to be attacking anymore. You're retreating this way. Retreat, yeah, retreat towards there, I think. I mean, Iran has all this territory back. I mean, it doesn't make a big difference. Go here. Where's our truck? It's in this province. Okay, so in this current spot, right? That is bad and horrible, and I hate it. Throw another commander in here. You need the last stand to make sure that you don't actually die. Hold your front line down like this. Again, I was not expecting this war to be such an absolute disaster. Also, like, this line does not need to be this. Just hold it like that. Thank you. But now you have supplies again. Did you guys give each other military access? You did. Which means I think you guys have the supplies you need again. Okay, we're going to take Baku, right? Baku's going to be ours in a moment. Again, not enough to necessarily win the war. God, this is just a disaster. You're at 39%. You're worth 1. That's worth 3. Ireland's capitulated. This might be like one of the scrappiest wars I think could possibly have in Hearts of Iron 4. You hold position. Attack them so you don't lose control of this territory. I mean, we do have... No, Baku's not a port. Because this isn't an ocean territory. I mean, if you were worth about 60%, then like I don't know. Or you're just under a different leader and have him last stand to try to hold this front. Your last stand for another 17 hours, but I think after that you need to do it immediately again. Okay, we kill this division. We're going to take this city in a moment. It's worth 3 victory points. Right? I mean, are we going to take it or are you going to go either first? You can be there in 1 day, 20 hours. We'll be there in 9 hours. So we'll take this city first. And then after that, we do something. Now you're at 25%. So I think the 1 victory point city might do it. But, like, it's so hard to tell what the hell is happening right now. Okay, so... you once again rejoin this army. Your job is to go to here. And just fucking abandon this part of Iran. Honestly. This area back here, like, we know for a fact there's no Iranian troops down here, so, I mean, it's not a huge concern for us. 21 hours. 21 hours. And if this doesn't actually capitulate them, we're going to be in some big-ass trouble. Oh, my God. Are we going to be in trouble from this? You're at 21 out of 20? Are you actually shitting me? Are you having a joke? Is this a joke? You're 23. Like, we got this city over here. We got this city there. Victory to the Minion. Congratulations to them. But they're at war with the Japanese, so I don't know what kind of victory that really is. Well... like, I just... the only other option I can see is trying to invade this city from the south. You know, doing something like this. Like, that's all that makes sense to me, honestly. You have 14 out of 20, so I mean, I think, like, a bunch of your units actually died. And is this risky? Yes. Egypt, I see you have troops. You have 2 divisions? Please give them to me. I need them. Sudan hasn't given me jack shit, so maybe I should not have made Sudan into an independent country. In hindsight. Like, no matter... I don't know, like... I really just don't know. There's no land route? What are you talking about? There's no land route. I'm guessing you can't go into... I'm guessing it won't strategically redeploy through provinces that are out in combat. Which, I mean, makes sense, but... still, I hate it. You know, no command power, huh? So we're trying to make everybody last stand. And when everybody last stands, nobody last stands, I guess. How many guns are we missing now? We're now at negative 28,000. What happened to my front line? It got split in half! Okay. We take this city, Azerbaijan capitulates. We take this city, Azerbaijan capitulates. Take the city, you fuckers! Oh, dear. We need Azerbaijan to capitulate. Because other than that, we lose the war. We still hold Baku. We're still at what, 28? We're at 21%. Where's that truck? These 4 provinces might be enough to push us 4% over. I doubt it. But by God, we'll try. You got what? You have 3 divisions in this province. All of my units suck ass. When is our naval invasion tech ready to go? I don't actually know. I guess I'll go for, like, night vision 2. Because, like, what the hell else am I going to research? You're done in 10 days. Okay, you know what? Instead, go here. You assholes. You son of a bitch. I do not like you. Only 6 units left in this fight? I mean, I guess we have been kind of splitting them off into smaller armies, but still, I feel like that's not as much as I would like. There's an opening. There's an opening. Go, 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 go! This is our chance. And we've got to take it. Even though this really, 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 really sucks. Do I even have my navy set to secure this sea zone? Thank you. I'll probably go for like 30 minutes in this video. Take the provinces, you jackass. How long is it even going to take for you to walk over there? Well, just going here is 1 day, 9 hours, but, like, to get here. Honestly, I think the series just might be over. Like, how close are we capitulating Iran? Like, not close at all anymore. We've lost Baghdad. Let's at least take Baghdad back. Of course, now you have so many troops here, we can't do anything about it. At 21%. 15 days with one province. Incredible. Incredible. We got transport ships done. So anybody who can navally invade, please get ready to navally invade Cyprus. Will that save us? Oh, absolutely not. Yeah, no, I think the series is just over. I don't think we can come back from this, as unfortunate as that is. How long until this naval invasion is ready to go? Like 20 days. Like, who in the world has 20 days? I don't. Yeah, no, I take that city back. Like, we can't win this. We can't win the war up. Okay. 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 Calm down. Calm down. You know, it's not technically over yet, even though it's basically over. We got our single guy. We're no longer a dysfunctional union. We got our stability's up a decent amount, so I mean that's okay. Now you'd be ready to go in 3 days. Will this work? Oh, absolutely. It will not work. There's no way in hell this actually succeeds in my actual idea here. Yeah, Baku's fallen. Azerbaijan is now too strong. I mean, letting Iran take this territory, I guess it's like, it's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, it's not great. We're now negative 30,000 rifles. Just don't worry about that so much. Egypt, do you have any more troops? No. And my question is absolutely not. Yeah, so you have 3 divisions here. Our units suck ass. You're at least going to be taking, like, a surrounding penalty. And my aircraft, if you want to come to Beirut and have naval superiority over here, like, there's no way in hell this works. How are supplies up here, actually? You know, they're decent. You're all very much dead, but I mean, what can you do about that? I mean, I guess it means that we need less rifles. There's one bonus to that. We need less guns because everybody's dead. Green army should not be spread out. Like, what is this line? You might as well just join this army. My single last yellow division who's going to hang out here. Good luck to you. I can't see that succeeding at all, but I salute your bravery. And most of these guys are just complete garbage. Okay, so what is our plan from this point onwards? Yeah, now you're all going to be killed. Oh, which isn't a surprise. So goodbye, my sweet troops. We hardly knew ye. Go, invade again. You two are going to go under command of this dude, and you're going to do, you can't even last stand. He's currently en route. Who's not en route? You're not. Last stand. I guess. Like, I don't... I mean, look, like, if you look at Iran's army as well, like, they also suck ass. Like, they're not even good troops. I mean, Green Army... I mean, do you... God, I don't know. I do not know. Maybe we can actually maybe turn this around. How? It's a good question. I don't know if I can really tell you. But are you still part of... You're still part of Cyprus. Cyprus actually sending reinforcements over here, which I think is probably bad news for us. I still sent units to here. You know what? You're at 72%. You might as well be sacrificial lambs, throwing yourselves into the mud of Cyprus. We actually might get these guys killed, which is hilarious to me. And Azerbaijan still has all this territory down here. Do you think they've abandoned their actual territory to come fight in this land? I honestly don't think it's impossible. Like, legitimately. We're now at 88%. I was trying to think about... Because Iran also wants to send all their units over here. Like, they're actually going to spread themselves out thin. Because I'm okay kind of losing this ground. Because I at least have more cores now. Like, all of Arabia is a core province. Which does, like... I see one Azerbaijan troop moving back out. You're at 86. You are actually slowly dying. When are you gone? You're gone now. How long until reinforcements arrive in that province? 4 hours from now. Okay, well, that doesn't seem great. Where are you two? You're over here, right? I mean, the invasion of Cyprus might work. Holy shit. Holy shit. Not expecting that one. They actually haven't even tried to attack these provinces yet, even though they've been abandoned for a while now. Like, I don't even know where these troops are actually going. Because once Cyprus is dead... which I think they actually just capitulated. We got 1,000 guns out of it. That, I would say, is embarrassing. I was hoping for at least... I don't know. Something more substantial. Then, 1,000 rifles, but... I guess here we are. If you can, like, take... These 4 cities are what we need to win. Honestly, like, I'm actually kind of thinking that... Like, it's... Also, our aircraft should now, once again, be in Persia. I think we do want to control this port just in case. Okay, so you want to stay here. Which I understand. Like, why you want to do that. I don't think I agree with it, though. How many troops do you think are actually in Azerbaijan right now? No, at this very moment, how many troops do you think they have in this country? Do you think it's a lot, or do you think it's very few? I would lean towards a lot just because the game hates me and it wants me to suffer. But I mean, there's a lot of Azerbaijani troops in this little enclave here. Which I find very interesting. Okay, they've taken this whole region. Not a big surprise. Like, at some point, it's got to be too thin of a front line, right? I don't know when that would be. But I feel like it'd have to happen. Right? Like... It has to. Russia, would you invade Azerbaijan for me? And, please help me out? I mean, are you actually... No, you're starting to lose the war, which I guess is not a big surprise. I mean, like, I'm looking at this, like, the Iranian army doesn't have that much going for it. I'm just grasping at straws right now. Hoping for some sort of miracle win. I don't know how it would happen. But you just gotta believe. For agents and captured. You know what? I actually completely forgot we had an agent in Iran. This episode's gonna go on for a long time. But that's okay. Please retreat out of Baghdad. Your guys' job is basically just garrison Damascus and Beirut. And as long as you're doing that, you're doing okay in my books. I mean, it would have been better if Azerbaijan did not give all this territory to Iran. That really kind of screwed us over. I mean, I can see units moving here. But again, all I really want is an invasion of Azerbaijan. At least I feel a little bit vindicated in that regard. Can I force attack with you guys? No. And you're still sending units through. Which I find interesting. Okay, so you're at 84. I mean, you're taking attrition. I don't know why exactly you're taking attrition, but I know you are taking attrition. Yeah, I mean, I can see these troops moving down here. Just ignore it and everything will be okay, I'm sure. What do we got in terms of capitulation? About 61%. Okay. I mean, not fantastic. You know what? I think at this point, like, this series is kind of over. Like, I don't think I can win this. Yeah, there's, like, no troops in Azerbaijan at all. There's one guy in Ganja, but that's about it. Oh, no, look, the Persian armies, they've abandoned the front line. So, unfortunately, I would say that I think if this series was to continue, because I think at this point, like, we're kind of eating our own shit right now. Like, our main objective would then be, you know, push. I'm curious. I'm just curious how much equipment Azerbaijan has. Because if they had basically 0, then this whole expedition was basically for naught. What is their tag, do you think? Because, I mean, it's Azerbaijan. Is it... I've already tried AZE. How do you... I guess I can actually just take TD bug. It'll tell me. AZR. Oh, look. They've also given up. They had 39 army. They had 39 divisions. Which, to me, is just incredible for such a small country. I'm just curious, how much equipment did you have? You've got to tell me. It's the law. But yeah, you could probably say that we should have waited a little bit longer to invade Iran and not just invade them directly after invading Egypt. I mean, actually, our invasion of Egypt, in and of itself, actually didn't go that well. So that probably should have been the first sign that, hey, we probably should have had, like, some other idea. Like, invading, actually, southern Persia at the very beginning with a small army and establishing a beachhead here probably actually would have done a lot for us. Instead of marching away. Like, if we took here and here with, let's say, 5 stacks each, pushed our way north of those and got, like, a nice little area here, probably would have been useful, I would say. Yeah, Russia's going to lose their war eventually. That's not a major surprise. And other than that, yeah. I mean... Would we have won the series if we had continued to fight? That's an interesting question. The one reason I'll be honest, I'm not continuing the series, and I think it's going to be ending here. Mostly is because I kind of want to get started on something else, which hopefully people don't blame me too much for. But I don't really know. Like, if they took, they took Damascus, and we kind of still held our ground here, there would, I think, be a point where they couldn't push too much further out, or they would spread their line out so thinly. Because I would, like, this whole front I was abandoning. Like, this whole area, I was like, nah, we're not even going to defend that, because it would not work in the long run. So... there's a chance that the AI would start pushing over here and here, and this entire front line might just become, like, really weak 1-stack units, at which point we will maybe, like, spearhead our way into Iran. But look how much territory of Iran we would have to take. Like, we've taken all this land that they still would not have surrendered yet. So... like, how many men died in this war? A lot. Like, that's 2 million casualties, which is substantially more than I think we've had in any other fight. And of course, we're down 25,000 rifles. Like, that is a feat to overcome. Yeah, Iran had 700 guns. Oh, look, we did it. We won. Yay. I'm just curious about Azerbaijan, because, like, if they had, like, 3,000 guns or something like that, it was not worth it. 1.2 thousand? Yeah, no, it actually was not worth threatening their territory right away. It just was not. Yeah, so let's I guess release Cyprus. There's no reason to give it to Greece. They're not in our puppets. They're not in, like, our faction. But yeah, no, I think that this is the end of the series. Like, there's nothing else left to do. Like, we would have lost, I think. There are ways we might have been able to avoid it, but it would have been very, very, very difficult. Yeah, but I think that's just going to be the end of the series here. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthnwam. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Not to wait, click something down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.